Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field, we've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's Ohio taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Logan Allen. Just about ready to roll, J.J. Weatherholt now at the plate. This one in the air center field. Martinez should have this one, and there's one down. Now the left fielder, Alfonso Soriano. Ball. And foul ball. The 1-1.
Oh, that's out.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about.
Runner takes off. Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So up next, Willie McGee. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. And this one gets away. It can't squeeze it. No advance, though. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that's fouled off. 2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. In the air to left center. And that's the third out. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. In the air, right field. Jones on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Now it's the right fielder, Chase DeLauder. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Swings and misses. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Eric Sabrowski. Digging in, Ben Rice. The 1-0. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Up and in, and that's ball 2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings and misses. And the count is 2-2. Got him swinging. So digging in, Phil Rizzuto. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. So the batter now will be Trent.
Ball.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That one opts against the fence. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now here is number 3. And he grounds one to the right side. to first.
He's out.
And that is back now at Progressive Field. Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. And there's a ball. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Rhys Hoskins at the plate and takes high there.
Ball.
That's in for a strike. And that is out of play.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Bailey in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Right through there for a strike. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. Another one. That's welcome back, and here comes the closer, Cade Smith. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And now, J.J. Weatherholt. He's 0 for 1. Towards first. Manzardo steps on the bag. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Now the number 2 hitter, Alfonso Soriano. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Round second, digging for third.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right
on the ground. Rocchio. And that is that. Back here in Cleveland. Set for
now pitching.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Greg Weisser. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. And that one fouled off. On the ground, right side, Weatherholt. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning. Here's Brian Rocchio. This one in the air, center field. 2 up, 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially with the wind swirling around out there.
Gabriel Arias in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. Welcome back. And now on the mound to start the fourth, Sean Armstrong. Runner takes off for third. In the air to left center. Martinez settles under it. And a quick out, number 1. Go ahead run on base. Ben Rice will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. And the throw out of third. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom four, here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at second. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Chase DeLauder getting ready to hit. Just missed. And it's 1-1. Late with the swing there. That one outside. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Jose Ramirez. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Just missed. Way out front for strike 2. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Hunter Gaddis. Ground ball up the middle. Arias throws to first. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to 3rd. Go-ahead run on base. Now here's Trent Grisham. Doubled his first time. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first.
And great stop to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Number 3, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Two outs and a runner at 3rd. And here in extra innings. Base hit. In to score from 3rd. And they've got the lead in extra innings.
Everything came together for him. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Stepping in, Matt Carpenter. Carrying well. Makes the catch up again. Here in Cleveland.
Now pitching.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Darren O'Day.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. That's in there. It's 0-1. That clips a corner. Tying run at second base. And the home team trying to pull it out. Got him swinging for the K. Now only 1 out remaining. And up next for Cleveland, Patrick Bailey. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Late on that fastball. They're down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Live from historic Fenway Park in Boston. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's Ohio and the Boston Red Sox. Ready to go now. J.J. Weatherholt now at the plate. Hard liner. And foul ball. On the ground to third. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Now the number 2 hitter, Alfonso Soriano. And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. 1 out, man at first. Spencer Jones will hit next. Step off, throw to first.
Hey,
Soriano dives back in safely. There goes Soriano. Pitch misses. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Swings through that one for strike 1. Hammered on the line, base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He beat it, and they got the lead.
Back-to-back base hits. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 away now. Ben Rice, the next to hit.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Runner takes off for third. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second, 2 down. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. Runner on the go again. And there's a rocket into the outfield. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. So 2 down. There's the shortstop at the plate. Phil Rizzuto on the ground to the left. They get the force. Third out. Leading off, Jarren Duran. Swing and a foul straight back. 0-1. Elder measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. Now, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Ha!
There's a swing and a drive. And it bangs off the monster. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Wilson Contreras in the box now. No balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
When you're taking your
swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Digging in, Wilyer Abreu. Fastball the inside corner for a strike. Foul ball there. Swings and misses. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Justin Slate.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the catcher. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Matt Carpenter getting ready to hit. In the air, right field. Abreu settles underneath it. He's got it. Out number 2. Back to the top of the lineup at the plate. J.J. Weatherholt. He's 0 for 1. And he grounds one to the right side. Meyer. That ends the frame. Bottom of the second. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. There's a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Misses, and it's 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Narvaez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
Stays alive. The 0-2. On the ground. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. One down. Marcelo Meyer now at the plate. That one in there across the letters.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Out to short. Rizzuto to Weatherholt. Double play.
Yeah!
What a twin. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Zach Kelly.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Didn't take long to get a result. For that at bat, he kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And
there goes Soriano. Jones at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Quick toss to first, and he's back in on a dive. Runner goes again. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So now with one away and a man at second. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Willie McGee. Throw to second, safe. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Ball outside. Throw to
he's
third.
in there.
Save.
That's the ball.
here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. Be a big pick.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Man at first with one gone. Ben Rice will hit next. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. Next to hit, Phil Rizzuto. Line drive. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly, and it's 4-0. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. And a foul ball. Nice grab to first. Nicely done for the out. Last chance for the home team.
Now pitching, Jerry O'Day.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Got him. Leadoff hitter gone to the third. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fouled off left side. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. In the air to left center. McGee on the move. Ball game. The 4 Coming to you live from Southern California. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Red Hawks and the San Diego Padres. Just about to get started. Willie Mays digs in now. In the air, right field. And there's one down. Luis Ariz stands in. Ripped on the ground to second. On to France. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. So digging in, Alfonso Soriano. That one ripped. Merrill makes the grab on the. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Tatis is so athletic, he probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Manny Machado now. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Popped up. Ariz should have this one, and that is that. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Spencer Jones. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity.
Runner takes off. Sousa at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Runner goes again. That one is absolutely belted. Tatis after it. Full extension, makes the catch. What a play. France takes it to the bag. Nice job to recover from the offline throw.
Just a great jump off the bat, and he was fully committed. Lays out, dives, makes a beautiful catch, and his pitcher is going to be pretty happy about that one.
Now here is Ben Rice. That one blasted deep to right. Carrying well. You can kiss it goodbye. He nails one out to right. And they lead it. It's 1-0. So 2 down. Monty Irvin steps to the dish now. On the ground to the left. Bogarts handles the chance. Slings to first. And Irvin is set down for the out. That is the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ramon Laureano. Swing and a miss. 0-1. That clips the corner.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Xander Bogaerts now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swings through that one for strike. Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Ty France in the box now. No balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 3. Swing and a miss. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Jason Adam. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And he swings through that one. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in. One away. And here is Phil Rizzuto. Into center. Merrill on the move. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's two away. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays. And that one pulled foul. Check swing went around. No balls, 2 strikes. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Last chance for the home team. Now the DH for the Padres, Miguel Andujar. Right through there for a strike. And strike 2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Sung-Mun Sung, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That's in there. 0-2 now.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Padres with only 1 out remaining. And here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. They're down to their final strike. 2 down, nobody on. And the home team trying to pull it out. Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate.
One of the beautiful things about the inclusion of the Negro Leagues into MLB The Show has been that it has introduced a bevy of great stars who are now part of the imaginations of so many who love playing this game. And so we introduce you to some household names. But what I love is we also introduce you to some lesser-known players.
It's morning in America.
Born in Culpeper, Virginia in 1882, Preston Pete Hill.
Pete Hill digging in now for Chicago. The 1-0. Now this is a rocket to left. 2 down.
Pete Hill was one of the greatest players of his time. Baseball historian Jim Riley wrote that the best outfield you could build from the dead ball era would be Ty Cobb, Tris Speaker, and Pete Hill.
You know, Pete once ran all the way around the bases in just 14.4 seconds. That's right in line with modern players like Pete Crow Armstrong and Bobby Witt Jr. Up the middle, Waters. Throw to first in time. 2 outs, bases full. Pete Hill digging in now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 run across, the throw in. Another comes in to score. It's a 2-run single. It's 6-0. That's a base hit. And a man aboard. Looking to extend the play now. And he's in safely at second. Great swim move to dodge the tag. So digging in, lefty Bradley. Now a quick throw to first. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Hill going for second.
Yeah.
That's in for a strike. And he's in safely. Pete Hill now in scoring position, representing the go-ahead run.
Where's the...
And Pete Hill steps in with 2 outs, trying to bring the winning run home from third. Fought off foul. Hill trying to send this to extra innings. And that one fouled off.
No, inside.
The 1-2. Line drive, base hit, that'll do it. Ball game. Pete Hill brings home the winning run and walks it off for Chicago. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Judy Johnson digging in now. This one hit to right center. Pete hustling for it. And he makes the catch on the run. The throw to third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 9th. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Judy Johnson getting ready to hit. This one hit to right center. Pete hustling for it. And he makes the catch on the run. The throw to third, and he makes it up to third with one away. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Judy Johnson digs in now. This one hit to right center. Pete hustling for it. And he makes the catch on the run. The throw to third. Throw into third. Got him. Pete Hill with some tremendous defense. And Chicago turns 2.
Pete Hill could absolutely rake. His 1919 season
Pete Hill. Digging in now to face the legendary Jose Mendez. No outs, runners at first and second.
When Pete Hill had that incredible 1919 season for Detroit, Boog, he was also managing the team. And they didn't lose a single game in the first month of the season.
Base hit into the outfield. In comes the run from second to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. As they jump ahead, a run scores. Pete Hill digging in now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now around second, going for third. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3. So digging in, Pete Hill. And Singy, after that 1919 season, Pete got a lot of respect and fear around the league. In 1920, he had more walks than hits. 2 down, nobody on. Now this is in the air down the line. And a foul ball. High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball.
Pete had an incredible year in 1905 for the Philadelphia Giants. We only have official box scores for 11 games for that season, but he had a batting average of .604.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Pete Hill now at the plate. In the air to left center. And that is the third out of the inning. First and second, no outs. Pete Hill digging in now. Tap foul at the plate. In the air to left center. One away. One down. Now it's going to be Pete Hill. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. And that one sliced foul. The 0-2 for Mendez. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Pete Hill getting ready to hit. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Pete Hill steps to the dish with 2 runners in scoring position here in the first. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. Fastball is outside.
Pete Hill, man, just a brilliant fundamental ball player. He was captain for Rube Foster's teams for more than a decade, and Foster insisted on technical perfection.
Brings it in. Both runners tagging. Now a relay to third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. But a run does come in to score. Start of the fourth. Here's the center fielder, Pete Hill. That one blasted deep to right. Back there. Bangs off the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. He's not stopping. On his way home. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside the park home run. Pete Hill digging in for Detroit, looking to bring home the runner from third. Can't glove it cleanly, and they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Pete Hill deserves to be better known, Boog. He's right up there with Billy Williams, Andre Dawson, and Manny Minoso when you talk about the best outfielders in Chicago history.
Line to the right center field. That's a base hit. The throw in. Safe at second. He swims around the tag. Wow. First and second. No outs. Pete Hill digging in now. In the air to left center. He's got it. And there's one down. And singing in 1911, Pete supposedly did something none of those other great Chicago outfielders ever did. In 116 regular season games, he got a hit in all but one of them. Burns, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ripped to right, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. One down, runner at third. Pete Hill now at the plate. In the air, left field. And it's foul. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. Pete Hill digging in for Detroit, looking to bring home the runner from third. In the air to left center. 2 down. One down, runner at third. Pete Hill digging in now. In the air, left side. And there's 2 away. Hard liner. Out number 2. Bottom of the 6th inning. Leading off, Pete Hill. And a rope into center field, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Looking to extend the play now. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Last chance for the home team. Digging in, number 21. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. The throw to first, a huge out to start the. Pete Hill digging in now. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Harvey settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Pete Hill. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out.
Pete Hill deserves to be better known, Boog. He's right up there with Billy Williams, Andre Dawson, and Manny Minoso when you talk about the best outfielders in Chicago history.
And singing in 1911, Pete supposedly did something none of those other great Chicago outfielders ever did. In 116 regular season games, he got a hit in all but 1 of them. Left field. Fair ball. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, number 21. Line drive to short and caught. 1 pitch and 1 out. Pete Hill digging in for Detroit, looking to bring home the runner from third. Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. Snags it on the run. Runner tags for home. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Line drive, base hit down the line. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. In the air, left field. He's got it, and there's one down. Now it's going to be Pete Hill. On the ground. Over to first.
He's up.
And the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the inning in. One down, runner at third. Pete Hill digs in now. And that one ripped to left. That's a base hit. Run scores. Here comes the throw.
Stay.
And he'll reach second with one away. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. So two down. Pete Hill digging in now. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone.
In a league filled with colorful characters.
Double duty Ratcliffe just 3 outs away from finishing this one off for the Stars.
No, that's in.
Pretty amazing that double duty Ratcliffe and Satchel Paige grew up 5 blocks from each other in Mobile, Alabama. Ted said he caught Satchel more than anyone else over their lifetimes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Here, what?
And Chris, Mobile was home to 5 Hall of Famers. Satchel, Henry Aaron, Ozzie Smith, Willie McCovey, and Billy Williams. Only New York City and Chicago have produced more. 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Here's the left fielder, Carl Glass.
Hee-haw.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th.
That's in. Ball. Here.
Ratcliffe is just 1 strike away. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Struck him out, and that's the ball game. Double duty slams the door for St. Louis. One out, runner at second. Lefty Bradley will hit next. Runner going for third. Ratcliffe with the throw. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Bradley digs in now. Runner going for third. Radcliffe with the throw. Strike in there. Tag out. Double duty shows off that rocket arm and gets the runner.
It's not.
Ted Radcliffe steps in with a chance to win it for St. Louis. Swing and a chopper out to short. On to first. Ball game. So with the game on the line for the Stars, here's Ted Radcliffe. Up the middle, Little. On to first, ball game. Ted Radcliffe steps in with a chance to win it for St. Louis.
Yep, that ball went out.
The winning run on second base. That's towards center. Ball game. Big spot here. Bottom of the ninth. Down to their final out. Double duty Radcliffe digs in now. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. Double duty Radcliffe with a 3-run walk-off homer for St. Louis. Runner at third with nobody out, and here comes double duty Radcliffe to the dish. Rips one to right. Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Double duty Radcliffe digs in now. To third, Johnson. Slings to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Johnson. Throw to first in time.
We mainly think of double duty Radcliffe.
First cuts for Ted Radcliffe now, and he's got a chance to put the Grays ahead early. Base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. In the air, right field. Smith on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Here's the catcher, Ted Radcliffe. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Now a relay to third. In there safely. Bit of a tight spot for Ted Radcliffe here in the 5th. Runners at first and second and nobody out. First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Pitch misses.
Nope, that's a ball.
Now 1-2.
I played on 4 teams over 6 seasons, but Double Duty Radcliffe has me beat by a mile. His Negro Leagues Baseball Museum plaque lists him as having played for 18 different teams.
Just off the inside edge. Those 18 teams Double Duty played for, that's 4 more than the MLB record held by Rich Hill and Edwin Jackson. Double Duty said he'd just go wherever the money was. 2 on, 1 out.
That's a ball.
Here's a 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the catcher, Sam Hughes. In the air to left center. Bradley under it. And that will end the inning. Back now at Mlb Field, bottom of the 6th. Tom Hayes getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. Mason in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Check swing called strike. 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning. So here we go, 9th inning, and Ted Radcliffe just 3 outs from slamming the door.
Ha!
The 0-2 from Radcliffe. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 1 up, 1 down. Bob Booker getting ready to hit. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now. Radcliffe just 1 out from history. Hey! 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th.
Hee-haw!
Popped in the air. Left field. Ball game. Double Duty Radcliffe with a masterpiece. A perfect game. What a performance.
It's
Early opportunity here for Ted Radcliffe. Runner at third and nobody out here in the first. Out towards right center field. Smith under it. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. On the ground. The sliding play at short. And that's a great play for the out. Double duty Radcliffe digs in now. Ground ball left side, could be two. There's one, and that's two.
Double duty Radcliffe seems almost like a tall tale when you think about what he did in his career, Boog. He claimed he was the only player to homer off Satchel Paige and strike out Josh Gibson.
At double duty, played a bunch of other famous names outside the Negro Leagues. He took on Babe Ruth and Joe DiMaggio in mixed race games, and even once played against Mr. Hockey himself, Gordie Howe. Sends it to first. Inning over. That's a crucial miss. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Ted Radcliffe getting ready to hit. On the ground to third. That's out number one. And a run comes in to score. The 0-1. Two away. Ted Radcliffe will hit next. That one is absolutely belted. That ball has just been voted off the island.
Born and
Big spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their final out. And now the shortstop, Rusty Nicholson. Hit hard on the ground up the middle. Wells ranging to his left. Base hit into the outfield. So a 2-out knock, and that puts the winning. Big spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their final out. And now here is Rusty Nicholson. Hit hard on the ground up the middle. Wells ranging to his left. On the run, sends it over to first. Got him. And that's the ball game. Willie Wells with an incredible play to preserve the win for St. Louis.
the late great Bucko.
Devil Wells up next, looking to bring home the run for the Stars. Line drive, base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Ripped to short. Over to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Willie Wells next to bat. And that one hammered. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw to second is offline. Here's Willie Wells to the plate, trying to draw first blood against Bill Foster. This one in the air, center field. Stearns should have this one. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Wells. In the air, left field, Newman on his way over, and that's the third out.
The home run and stolen base stats with Willie Wells are just crazy, Boog. If you adjust his 8 years in St. Louis to the modern day 162 game season, he'd have averaged a 30-30 season. Nobody in MLB history even has 6 years like that.
Fouled off. He was late. Singing, I'd say Willie's best year was 1930 when he won the Triple Crown. He batted almost 400 during the regular season, hit 2 homers in the championship series to help St. Louis win the title.
That Triple Crown season Wells had was nuts. He also led the league in hits, runs, doubles, steals, and walks. And each of the league's top 5 homer hitters was in St. Louis's lineup. Man, that's unfair.
So digging in, Willie Wells. First and second, no outs. Willie Wells next to bat. He boots it. The flip, the throw won't get there in time, and everyone's safe. The bases are loaded. This one in the air, center field. Stearns settles under it, and there's one away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Wells. Left field, way back there, carrying well. Caught just shy of the wall.
The home run and stolen base stats with Willie Wells are just crazy, Boog. If you adjust his 8 years in St. Louis to the modern day 162-game season, he'd have averaged a 30-30 season. Nobody in MLB history even has 6 years like that.
Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Siggy, I'd say Willie's best year was 1930 when he won the Triple Crown. He batted almost 400 during the regular season, hit 2 homers in the championship series to help St. Louis win the title. Struck him out swinging. So he cracks double digit. Willie Wells. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. That one ripped but foul. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. So 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Wells. That one hit to right. And that'll do it. Wells in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. On a line, base hit. And that's a 1-out single. At the plate, Willie Wells. Now this is in the air down the line. Bradley on the move. And that is that. Here's Willie Wells to the plate, trying to draw first blood against Bill Foster. In the air, right field. Bradley on his way over, brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Lined into right. First and second, no outs. Willie Wells next to bat. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Base hit into the outfield. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. So up next, Willie Wells. Out towards right center field. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And there's 2 down. Runners at the corners, one away. And we're in the top half of the sixth. On a line. And makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead. Back now at Southside Park. We go to the ninth. Willie Wells now at the plate. And that one hammered. That's back there. That ball has just been voted off the island. Big chance here in the first for Newark as Willie Wells steps to the dish. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One runs in. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit. As they jump ahead, a run scores. In the air, right field. Rogan settles under this one. 2 down.
Willie Wells was just dominant in his career. No shortstop in history earned more wins above replacement per game than him. Not Honus Wagner, not Cal Ripken Jr., not Alex Rodriguez. Nobody.
Willie Wells next to bat. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ripped on the ground to second in plenty of time to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Big chance here in the first for Newark as Willie Wells steps to the dish. This one in the air, right field. One away. Willie Wells next to bat. What a stop to first. Run scores, but and the batter now, Willie Wells. Hard hit left side. Big chance here in the first for Newark as Willie Wells steps to the dish. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Willie Wells was just dominant in his career. No shortstop in history earned more wins above replacement per game than him. Not Honus Wagner, not Cal Ripken Jr., not Alex Rodriguez. Nobody.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Now they've got him in a rundown. In comes the run from second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. No outs, runner at first. Willie Wells next to bat. On the ground to the left. Kennedy to second. A sensational double play. And he hits a ground ball right side. Can't field it cleanly. Gets it there in time, though. And they get it out of the play. First and second. 2 outs. Willie Wells. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. That's to third. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Wells
Did he go?
checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Line drive, base hit. Kent around third. Runner from second crosses the plate. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Willie Wells now at the plate. On the ground.
That's foul.
And it goes just foul. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. One runs in. Throws to second. And he's out easily. So runner at second, 2 down. Willie Wells digs in now. Up the middle, Benson. And the inning is over. There's a line drive to left field. One up, one down. So 2 down. Stepping in, Willie Wells. He swings and fouls one off. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Round second, digging for third. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. And that is that. Bases loaded for Willie Wells with a chance to be the hero for Newark. This one in the air, center field. 2 down. Bases loaded for Willie Wells with a chance to be the hero for Newark. So they're all loaded up. Comes up empty.
That's a ball.
Swing and a ground ball. And it gets by him. Safe at home, ball game. Willie Wells brings home the run to win it for Newark.
Not commonly.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Hills will hit next. Sharp grounder deep in the hole. Nice stop. The flip. Wells fields it to Jackie for one. On to first. Double play. Wells and Jackie turn 2 to end it. Devil Wells coming to the dish, looking to bring home Leon Day and Ray Dandridge here in the first. Base hit, 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and they lead by 2. Wells in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Well, the fans in Mexico love Willie Wells, and he loved his time there also. He once said, "We're heroes here. In the United States, everything I did was regulated by color. Well, here in Mexico, I am a man."
Singy, think about the great black players in St. Louis after integration. Players like Bob Gibson, Lou Brock, Kurt Flood, and Ozzie Smith. None of that could have happened without Willie Wells and the St. Louis Stars. This one smoked on its way out of here.